Today we're talking about brand identity and how it can make or break sales. If you are wondering how to build a stronger brand for your business or for yourself so that you can be top of mind with your ideal customers and clients, and you want to start seeing people chase you down to work with you instead of you always having to pound the pavement, hustling for clients, then this video is going to briefly break down how brand identity can make or break sales and how you should approach brand identity to reach your goals. Now, by the end of this video, you will understand what elements of your marketing are part of your brand identity and how to craft a promising offer statement so that you can work with higher quality clients and charge a premium in your pricing while doing so. Okay, so first thing first, let's talk a little bit about what brand identity actually is. Brand identity is the way that you create clear messaging around your business so that people can quickly identify when a product or a service is coming from your business. When I speak about messaging, I'm speaking about slogans and phrases, symbols and marks, colors and fonts, and even sounds. Or you can think of Tiffany jewelry. There is a very distinct color for Tiffany jewelry. And when you see this color, you automatically associate that with that business. So when most people see that box, they know that there's something really nice and really beautiful and expensive in that box, right? So in that way, when you are creating a comprehensive brand identity, you're brainstorming ways to stand out in your market and make it easier for your customers to remember your brand over your competition. Now, the problem that most entrepreneurs have with brand identity, they don't look at the big picture. Instead, they think that brand identity is just their logo and maybe the colors that are used for the logo or the website. And that's it. Focusing on these small details and disregarding the larger details is why a lot of money is left on the table, specifically as it pertains to the disregard of slogans and phrases that are used in your company's branding. And I'm not talking about those cliche catch lines and witty quotes for your slogans and phrases. I'm talking about the most important slogan or phrase that you can ever have in your business, your offer statement. Your offer is just as much part of your branding as your logo is, which means that you should have an offer statement that can be summed up in about 7 words and will effectively let your ideal customer know that you can help them pass their pain point. Having a clear offer means that people have clarity on A, what they're getting when they purchase from you, and B, why they should choose your company instead of your competitor. This clarity is always going to make your business more appealing than another company. People want to have confidence when they buy, and they want to know that the benefits that you give them hold more value than their actual dollar. So having a clear offer gives them that confidence and conveys that the value of working with you is real. So your offer should be so clear that if it were copied and pasted from your website onto a billboard, into a Facebook status, if it just stood alone, people would know exactly what you do without needing any extra explanation. In my program, Websites for Bosses, I have students that come to me without an offer statement. And so when we open up their website to just analyze it and see where we can fix it, the very first thing we normally fix is the first couple words that show up on the website. You see things like innovative approaches, phenomenal results. But blanket phrases like this hurt sales. When strangers come to a website, you generally have 7 seconds to impress them and make them want to stay. Now that 7 seconds begins when the person clicks on the link to your website. So by the time your website fully loads, you've probably already lost about 3 seconds. So with your remaining 4 seconds of their attention, you have to show them an offer statement that hooks them in and makes them thirst for more information. That is what helps them stay, and that is what helps them take in the actual content you have on the site. So if you're finding value from this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I release new content. And of course, share this video with your friends, right? So for companies that have a myriad of products and services, coming up with an offer statement can be really tough. And there's a lot of anxiety and fear surrounding this because people feel like if they make this statement too narrow, they will lose customers and sales that could have came if they just kept it broad and weren't really specific. Now, here's the thing that you have to think about. The truth of an offer statement is that it's built to communicate what is called a flagship offer. A flagship offer is going to be that main service or that main product that your business delivers or executes. And this is probably the product or service that actually drives your revenue and drives your momentum. So every other product or service that you offer should simply complement that flagship offer. Let's make it simple. So think about McDonald's. McDonald's is a burger restaurant, but they have plenty of products to complement those burgers. Fries, shakes, apple pies, dollar iced teas. Having an offer statement that markets a flagship offer does not in any way mean that you can only provide that one service or product, but it makes sure that you are attracting your target customers and holding their attention. So how do you create this offer statement that I keep talking to you about? Now, before we get into it, let me say, this is not a one bite at the apple type of activity. You may need to create multiple offer statements before you have one that you really love. And you might love it today and then have to come back 3 months from now and reshape it. So to help you out, I've created a short PDF. It's free and it will help you brainstorm your offer. Now, inside this PDF, you will have plenty of sample offer statements to look at, as well as a list of powerful verbs and words that you can use to make sure your offer statement packs a punch. So to download that freebie, just click the link below. Now let's get into the formula. The formula for creating your offer statement is VOH. V stands for verb, O objective, H hurdle. Now you're going to pick a strong verb that defines what you do as a company. Then for your objective, you're going to identify who you help and what you help them do. And then last, you have the hurdle. What type of hurdle are they facing that you can help them mount? Now, I told you that your offer statement should be about 7 words. That applies to the first part of it, the V and the O. The hurdle statement is typically like a subtitle. It just helps to bridge the gap. So, for example, we help families purchase their first home, even if they have low credit scores. We bake healthy desserts for diabetics who struggle to stay away from sugar. Creating a powerful offer statement can help you close more sales because people prefer to work with experts and will pay top dollar for you to get them the results that only an expert can. So positioning yourself in this way is a great way to drive sales and to increase your revenue. Now, I love teaching online marketing strategies and tips like this, and if you want to work closely with me to create a brand identity that helps you make more sales, then be sure to click on the link in the description to learn more about my course, Websites for Bosses, and my 6-step website marketing strategy. I cannot wait to see you guys on the other side or in another video. Oh, and as you think of this offer statement, I also want you guys to think of the AIM goals, AIM, and I break these down inside of the other video, Website Content Strategy for Increasing Sales. And in that, I break down the importance of making sure that you talk about the A, I, and M. These are the core values that most of your customers are going to have, and these are ways to reel them in so that they're really engaged and listening and attentive with all of the messaging that you have on your website. Don't forget to share your offer statement below in the comments. I want to see what you guys come up with.